Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna do an overview of my last 5 years because 5 years ago, 2021, because it's about to turn 2026, I made a vision board. Actually, it was like an assignment for a project I was doing, and now it's quite useful to look back at and see if I've accomplished anything, I guess. I don't know. But my vision board is quite different from what I'm doing nowadays. So let's get straight into it. There are quite a few things I was hoping to accomplish within 5 years, and yeah, we're gonna go from top left to right and then down and then just horizontally. Okay, so the first thing was I hope to graduate by 2025 or 2026, and I did. I graduated like 2 weeks ago, so yeah, we got that checked off, so yay. But then underneath that you see that I wanted to go to Beijing Film Academy. It's completely different from the school I graduated from, because in 2021 I was hoping that in 5 years I would graduate from Beijing Film Academy, but I didn't. Now I'm at a tech school, and I just graduated from studying data science, and that's completely different from performance and entertainment. How did I get here, you say? Nobody's even asked me these questions, but I'm just like narrating it in my head. Okay, so 5 years ago I was like, I'm so set on this one school called Beijing Film Academy. The acceptance rate is so low. Like, your girl has to be so delusional to think that she was gonna be able to get in, because I don't know. And when I was applying, girl, I never even got through the application process because it was so complicated. And as like an international student going there, I had no idea where to apply. Everything was confusing. Like, I found the site, but like the forms, it was just a mess. I was like so confused. And I guess my high school is like, you gotta freaking pick a college to go to, or I felt that way too. And I was like, okay, cool. So since I'm not doing that anymore and I've been like so set on it, what do I do now? And me and my friend sat down and I'm like, what can I study? What am I good at? And I was like, maybe I'm good at math. I am, like, a little bit. And what else? I like stats and like patterns and stuff. And then we were like, okay, now what else? What can you do with that? And I was like, but I also like art. Like, I really want to do something like art related. And then, so it's either math, art. I didn't want to do anything performance or entertainment related, besides, unless I'm going to like Beijing Film Academy. And I was like, okay, then what? It was something else, question mark here, data analyst, because I want to do data, because math, statistics, they go well together. And then computer science. So I wanted to do data analyst, but there's no major out there that's data analyst. And I was like, what can I do? Oh, data science. But then I'm like, do I really want to predict data? That's like crazy. And I was like, okay, then I'll just do computer science. Why? I don't know why. And then I applied to most of my colleges as a computer science major. Then I got into this college and I studied computer science for like 1 semester, because it's like term based, so I studied for 2 terms, 1 semester, and I did not like it. I hated it. It was like a nightmare. Like, I would cry every day, break down. It was like a disaster. I was like crumbling inside. Then for the beginning of the 2nd semester, well, I was debating to switch majors to data science in the second part of the 1st semester, so B term. For C term, I was like, I'm gonna try data science. So I took a data science class and I was like, oh, I love this. This is exactly what I was looking for. Why did I start off with CS or computer science in the first place? So I switched majors to data science, and I've been a data science major since then. And 2 weeks ago, I graduated. So that's checked off. And then I explained the Beijing Film Academy. The next thing we go into is traveling. I did get to travel within the 5 years of my life, the past 5 years, so that's checked off. Have I been happy though? That's a long story. It's like yes and no. It's life. So I don't know. But back then I was like, I'm gonna be the happiest girl in the whole world. I'm never gonna do something I don't like, and everything is always gonna be great. No, life is not that great. It's like, girl, you were not living in reality, because I probably wasn't. I thought life was great and happy. I'm like, I guess it's like so it could be like this, you know. It's not like this, it's like this, okay? And then the next thing is script writing. I wanted to like write scripts for like dramas and stuff, because like, I don't know, I used to daydream and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should write these down and it should totally be a drama. Didn't get to that. And the next thing is filming. Didn't get to that either, because, well, actually you could consider vlogging as filming, but like professional filming, like in a set, that's never happened. But at least I'm vlogging, so that's like also like here, because I'm still like filming, but not professionally, and now I'm doing it myself, vlogging and sharing my life with you guys. And then the next thing is photography, which is checked because I do a lot of like photo takings, and I really like taking photos. I'm obsessed with taking photos. I don't have like professional things, but I think I'm quite good at taking photos. So I'm taking a lot of photos and they're great. So yeah, that's checked off. Next thing, oh, I'm going to circle. Okay, never mind. The next thing is a fashion show, like a runway fashion show, because I used to be signed into a modeling agency, but life took its course and I never continued that. And also my height, I'm not that tall, but it was like one of my biggest dreams. I was like, I'm gonna walk a runway one day. I'm gonna walk a runway one day. That did not happen, and it's been one of my dreams. But yeah, I was like really into modeling, acting, and singing. Those are my things, and didn't really get to do them in the past 5 years because college took its course. Okay, and then the next thing is, I'll do the last 3 together, the bottom 3. Baking, making drinks, and like cafe type of thing. So I've been doing a lot of baking, and I'm learning since last year. Was it last year? Yeah, since last year. It was like a disaster to kind of getting better nowadays. Making drinks, I've been making a lot of matchas. Just matchas. What else? Oh, I made pomegranate soda before, like in the past 5 years. That I've never shared on social media. It was like something like on a side. It was like okay, you know? And so those are accomplished, have done. The next thing is dancing. I used to like to dance and wanted to learn, but that was like towards the end of high school and starting college, and I never got around to it. I was gonna join like ballroom dancing in college, but my sister was like, huh? Why would you do that? That's so not your style. And I was like, yeah, true. I guess I won't do that. So I didn't do that. And to be honest, I don't think it was my style either. I don't know what I was thinking. But I wanted to do dancing, like some type of like dancing. Didn't do that. Sad. And then the last thing in the circle is what is it? Architecture. I wanted to study architecture. That was my very first major before like the 3 hops. Was it 3? Or is it 4? I don't know. I had many hops. The very like missing one, it was architecture, because I took an art class in high school, and the assignment was to pick a building and draw that building and then add something abstract to it. Like add anything you want to it to make it more abstract. So I drew the Taj Mahal like exactly the way it was, and then for the pond or like the water thing in front of it, I had like fishes coming out. And my teacher looked at it and was like, oh my gosh, you should totally study architecture in the future. And I was like, really? I'll think about that. Like I never like really thought about it, but I do know I have art, like a little bit like art talent, because my dad's really good with art and I never learned art, but like I can draw like structural things really well. And I was like, ooh, okay, I'll think about it. And then time to pick majors, I was like, okay, I'm gonna study architecture. And then I googled like the requirements and like how it is and how it's like. Girl, it's one of the hardest majors. And I was like, but I'm not that smart though. I don't think I can do it. So I didn't do it. Oh, I kind of regret it. That's like probably one of my regrets, because I think I would have excelled in it, not gonna lie. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll pivot over there to architecture someday. Who knows? It's life, and nobody said it has to be a certain way. So now that we've done an overview of my vision board and a review, I would say I've accomplished like at least half of the things that's on my vision board, which is not that bad. When I first looked at it, I was like, wait a sec, did I do any of these things? But then like once I start reflecting, I was like, oh wait, this is like a good way to like keep track of like goals in life, because when you have like all the ideas that you want to do and it's all like in your head, it's hard to like put them together. But now on a vision board, you can see your like bigger goals, and like you can take your time to accomplish them. And once you accomplish them, you feel better. I don't know. I think it's like a really good way to set out your goals. And I would recommend this for like anybody else who is kind of like lost right now, because today we're gonna make another one, because I'm currently at a stage in life where I'm a bit lost and I don't know what I want to do or how to do it. So we're gonna make a vision board for the next 5 years. One thing I forgot to mention is that having a vision board helps you take your life slower, because I'm someone who has a tendency of rushing things. Like I panic, I start stressing out when I can't accomplish something, or I have like goals I want to accomplish, or like things I want to do and I haven't done them. But having them like spread out throughout like your years, it's easier to set up smaller goals leading up to that big goal, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the one thing I left out. And now we're going to make our 2026 to 2031 vision board. It also feels kind of weird saying 2031. It's like kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm excited. I'm going to make my vision board for the next 5 years really quickly, and I'm gonna show you guys the things that I'm gonna put on there. I just finished creating my 2026 to 2031 vision board. So on my vision board, we're gonna go in a circle again. So we're gonna start off with the closest thing that's in my life right now. I just graduated from college and I want to find a corporate job. That's kind of like odd to hear, but I feel like that's the most stable job out there for me right now, because I need something that has a rhythm and a pattern in my life right now, and I'm still looking for a job. And the next thing I want to do is have a kitty. I want to have a kitty in my life in the next 5 years. Specifically, I want a munchkin, like the short leg ones, because I think they're so cute. And then the next thing is YouTube. I want to continue building my YouTube channel and becoming better at it. I feel like I have trouble speaking or something. I don't know. It just doesn't sound as good, so I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna put more content and to see how life is changing for me and for people who are in the same situation or in similar stages, or having the same troubles. We can go through them together. And then the next thing I have is to eat healthier or have a routine in cooking. Eat healthier, have a routine in cooking, and stop ordering out. That's my goal. Because I get lazy every now and then, and I live in this like really big house right now. It's like my dorm or something like that. And I get really lazy going downstairs because you have to like go downstairs, all the way downstairs, and then cross like 1, 2, 3 rooms to get to the kitchen. That's a lot of rooms, and the rooms are kind of big. Like, it's like a lot of work. I'm just so lazy, and I need to get in a better like routine and also eating habits. So we're gonna work on that. And then the next thing is I want to get engaged, because my original plan was to get married by 26, but I don't know if that's possible. And I think by 2031 I might be a little bit past that. So I want to be engaged, at least engaged. And I'm looking for like, I don't know, possible suitors. Anyway, I want to get married before, or no, not before, by the time I turn 26, because it's always been like my timeline. Like, it's been set since forever. I don't know, that's never changed. But since it's getting closer, yeah. The next thing is I want to be happy. No depression, no sadness, or at least less, because I can't guarantee myself that. So be better at being more happy and be more content and grateful with life. And yeah, I'll say I'm not grateful, but like sometimes I forget when I like get really sad, and I'm just like, oh my god, life sucks, da 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 da. But like when you think about it, I don't know, my life isn't that bad. I'm just like not where I want to be right now. So yeah, the last thing on this circle is either wanting a cafe in the future or building some type of personal brand, whatever that may be. I don't know if I can accomplish that in 5 years, but I should be, as long I'm like working towards it. So yeah, these are my goals for the next 5 years. So now that I'm done making my vision board for the next 5 years, for anyone who is struggling or isn't feeling great right now, I would recommend and suggest making one, because it helps like clear your mind a lot, and it would also help you slow down in life, because life is long. We say this a lot, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it, because every year goes by really fast. And it will definitely help you take life slower and set smaller goals to achieve your bigger goals, so less stress. If you are watching, it's time for you to make your vision board. Thank you for watching. That's it for today's video, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.